Walmart is one of the largest retail companies operating worldwide and a giant economic player in terms of both number of stores and annual revenue. Today, Walmart is a global brand built on an entrepreneurial story that began in a small town in the American South. The life of Walmart's founder Sam Walton and the historical development of Walmart is an important part of not only the retail industry but also the global business world. Today we are going to analyze Walmart's story from an ordinary grocery store to a global giant. Who is Sam Walton? Sam Walton was born on March 29, 1918 in Kingfisher, Oklahoma. Walton's family was struggling financially in the years when the economy was struggling and the effects of the Great Depression were being felt. Walton's childhood was shaped by the great economic collapse of 1929, and his family was also affected by the economic hardships of this period. Walton's father worked on a farm for a meager salary. It was this period that laid the foundations for Sam Walton's interest in business and his discipline. During his childhood, Walton did various jobs to contribute to the family budget. He delivered newspapers, provided various services to neighbors, and worked in local shops around town. His family's hard times taught him to stand on his own 2 feet in the economic world and create something. From the little money he earned at a young age, Walton learned important lessons for his future life in big business. Walton also placed great importance on his education. While studying business administration at the University of Missouri, unlike his classmates, he started exploring business life earlier. During his university years, Walton worked at various stores in his hometown, while also taking on side jobs to pay for his schooling. After graduation, Walton joined the US Army during World War II and returned to Arkansas after the war to start his business career. After the war, Walton's life took a major turn. One of his first work experiences was as a store manager for a large retail chain called JCPenney. This job taught Walton the intricacies of retailing. During Walton's time at JCPenney, he took the first steps to create his own business model, learning about customer service, product management, and cost-cutting strategies in retail. But the real opportunity came in 1945 when he bought a store in Newport, Arkansas, that was part of the Ben Franklin department store chain. This first small store offered Walton the opportunity to lay the foundations of his retail business. Walton took many innovative steps to run the Ben Franklin store. This laid the foundation for the Walmart model he would develop in the years to come. But the big bang came in 1962 when he opened a Walmart store in Rogers, Arkansas. Walmart's early years. Opened in 1962, the first Walmart store was Sam Walton's first step towards revolutionizing the retail industry. Unlike other retail giants at the time, Walmart chose to focus on rural towns and small urban centers. This decision was not only geographical but also strategic. Instead of competing directly with its rivals in big cities, Walmart aimed to differentiate itself by locating in rural areas where there was less competition. The most important strategy Walton considered in the early years was to offer quality products at low prices. While many large retailers at the time were struggling with high prices and expensive rents, Walton was able to continuously lower prices by opening stores at low costs. Walmart's core philosophy was centered around the motto low prices every day, which filled a huge gap in the retail industry at the time. Walton also placed great importance on the supply chain. His innovations in this area greatly improved Walmart's operational efficiency. In the early days, supply chain management was fairly simple for most retailers, but Walton established advanced logistics and distribution networks, enabling products to reach stores faster and at lower cost. This gave Walmart the advantage of being able to compete with other stores' prices and inventories. However, one of Walton's most creative strategies was the great importance he placed on customer relationship management and service. By constantly prioritizing customer satisfaction in his stores, he aimed to provide an experience, not just a purchase. Walton often trained his staff on how to better serve customers and always encouraged them to visit the stores themselves and listen to what customers wanted. With these strategies, Walmart began to grow rapidly in the late 1960s. By 1967, Walmart had grown to 24 stores and $12 million in sales. This was a testament to the solid foundations on which the company started. Walmart then continued to grow and became even stronger with a growth spurt in the 1970s. Fast-growing Walmart. The 1970s was an important turning point for Walmart. Walmart's business model, supply chain management, and pricing strategies were a huge success. In 1970, Walmart took its first major step and went public, listing on the New York Stock Exchange. This IPO provided a financial boost to Walmart's growth and raised the necessary capital for the company's targeted expansion. During this period, Walmart began to grow rapidly. Sam Walton decided to open more stores across the country, not only in Arkansas and surrounding states. Walmart always took into account customer needs to provide appropriate service to the community around each new store. Therefore, Walmart's stores were diversified according to the specific demands of the region where it was located. As Walmart moved out of the big cities and into rural and town areas, it attracted customers by offering products that suited local markets. During the same period, Walmart made a major innovation in its logistics operations, further developing its strong supply chain. Walton established the first distribution center system, allowing products to be distributed more efficiently. This distribution center became the epicenter of the supply chain and enabled Walmart to get products to its stores faster. This system revolutionized the retail industry, leading the way in logistics efficiency. In addition, Walmart differentiated itself from its competitors by investing more in customer service while maintaining its low price strategy. With an ever-increasing number of stores and a larger customer base, Walmart began to lead the retail industry in the 1970s. Walmart's branding process. The 1980s was a period of great growth and consolidation for Walmart. By 1983, Walmart had become the second largest retail chain in America, but the big leap came in 1988. Walmart became the largest retail chain in America and was recognized worldwide as a giant brand. Under Walton's leadership, Walmart's growth was not limited to the number of stores, but the company became nationally recognized. During this period, Walmart was not limited to food and basic necessities. It diversified into many other product categories such as electronics, clothing, toys, and household goods. This diversity allowed Walmart to appeal to a wider customer base and set it apart from other retail chains. Walmart's leadership was shaped by a focus on employee value and continuous customer satisfaction. Walton's leadership enabled Walmart to grow even further. By the end of the 1980s, Walmart was a retail giant recognized not only in the United States but worldwide. In the 1980s, Walmart also invested heavily in technology. Computer systems, inventory management, and logistics software allowed the company to operate more efficiently. In addition, inventory tracking in its stores was made faster and more reliable. These innovations accelerated the company's growth. Walmart's critical move. The 1990s saw Walmart expand into international markets and take important steps towards becoming a global brand. Walmart opened its first international store in Mexico in 1991. Mexico became a critical market for Walmart's global expansion, and the company began to expand rapidly in this market. Walmart was not limited to North America, but also entered Latin American and Asian markets. However, Walmart's international expansion was not always as successful as it expected. Especially in the UK market, it made a big attempt by acquiring the retail chain Asda. However, due to local competition and different consumer habits in the UK, Walmart did not achieve the success it expected here. In 2006, it had to sell Asda to a large extent. Nevertheless, Walmart has continued to grow successfully in markets such as China, Canada, and Brazil, and these markets have become an important part of the company's global success. Sam Walton's leadership. Sam Walton's leadership was one of the key drivers of Walmart's success. Walton differentiated Walmart not only through his business strategies, but also by shaping the company's culture. Walmart's corporate culture was shaped by customer focus, low-cost service, and the value of its employees. Despite the size of the company, Walton always prioritized his employees. He believed that the secret to Walmart's success was not only the right strategies, but also the contribution of employees at all levels. Therefore, he offered various incentives to value employees, making them more committed to the company. Walmart also guided its employees very clearly in its leadership approach. Walton always communicated one-on-one with local store employees and placed great importance on their feedback. This approach allowed Walmart employees at all levels to contribute to the company. Death of Sam Walton. Sam Walton died of cancer in 1992. However, Walmart's growth continued after Walton's death. After Walton's death, his children, Rob, Jim, and Alice Walton, took the reins. This new management kept Sam Walton's legacy alive, but also developed new strategies to adapt to changing conditions in the retail industry. After Walton's death, Walmart's management focused more on digitalization, global expansion, and environmental sustainability. By investing in digital shopping platforms, Walmart began to compete with giants such as Amazon in the e-commerce market. Walmart's digitalization process. In the early 2000s, Walmart accelerated its digitalization process. Amazon's great success in e-commerce encouraged Walmart to be active in the digital world. Walmart wanted to grow in online retail by establishing its own online shopping platform. By acquiring Jet.com in 2006, Walmart aimed to create a strong competitor to Amazon. It also developed mobile applications to improve the customer experience when shopping online. These steps were important parts of Walmart's efforts towards digitalization. Walmart has grown into a giant worldwide retail brand through a journey that began with Sam Walton's leadership and vision. The company's success has been shaped not only by customer centricity, supply chain innovation, and low-cost products, but also by employee value and digitalization. Walmart's future will be shaped by investments in digitalization and sustainability. I'm a traveler. Oh, I'm a traveler.